fresh, lovely morning, isn't it? And today I'm here with one of my best friends. Truly speaking, today I'm spending time with human beings' best friends, those selfless creatures without whom our survival will not be possible. Yes, I'm talking about plants. They give us fresh air to breathe, food to eat, and almost everything which is essential for our survival. So I decided to come here and show my gratitude towards them. Children, you must have seen different varieties of plants around you. Some of them are fat, strong and tall, and some of them are so weak and delicate that they need support to stand. But one thing is common among these plants. What is it? Well, it is their structure. Whether we talk about trees, herbs, shrubs, creepers or climbers, their structure remains almost the same. Before I explain this, let me remind you that plants are also living things just like you and me. And like us, they have different parts in their body which are designed to do different tasks. Let us learn about parts of plants today. Children, if you observe a plant closely, you will find its many parts like stem, branches, leaves, flowers and fruits in some plants. So these are the parts that you can easily observe in a plant because they are visible above the ground. But there is an important part of a plant which is below the soil, which you cannot see usually. So would you like to know what it is? Let's find out. So here we have a plant and this much you can see on the soil. Let's see what is it which is below the soil. Root. Yes, children, root of the plants are usually below the ground. Now we can see that there are two important parts of a plant. Root, which is below the ground, and shoot, which is above the ground. The part which you can see above the ground is known as shoot, and the part which is below the ground is known as root. Root is a very important part of a plant. Just like the foundation of a building, mostly it is not visible, but it fixes the plant to the soil and helps in absorbing water and minerals. Now, if we talk about shoot, it includes stem, branches, leaves, flowers and fruits. All of these parts are visible above the soil. And what do they do? Well, children, stem holds the plant straight. Leaves make food for the plant. Flowers mostly turn into fruits. And fruits, what do they do? For that, let's see what's inside them. Wow! There are seeds inside the fruit. Fruits help protect the seeds, and seeds, they reproduce new plants. So we learned today that plants have different parts to perform different functions. Before we wind up today's class, let's do a quick recap of whatever we have learned today. We see different types of plants in our surroundings, such as trees, shrubs, herbs, climbers and creepers. Some plants are big, thick and strong, whereas some plants are so small and delicate that they cannot stand on their own. But they share a similar structure and have same kind of parts. Like we humans have different parts in our body and each part performs a different role. In the same manner, plants also have many parts. Each part performs a different task. A plant has two major parts. The part below the soil is called root and the part above the soil is called shoot. Let's talk about the part which is below the soil first. That is root. Roots are a very important part of the plant. They fix the plant into the soil and absorb water and nutrients from the soil that plant requires for its growth. Now let's look at the part above the ground. Do you know how water and nutrients from the roots travel up through all the parts of the plant? It is through the stem. Leaves receive water and nutrients from the stem and prepare food for the plant. The most beautiful part of the plant is the flower. Mostly they turn into fruits, and inside fruits we can see seeds which help in the reproduction of the plants. So we saw that a plant has two major parts, root and shoot. Shoot includes stem, leaves, flowers and fruits. Each part of the plant is very important and we will learn about them in detail in our next classes. This is all for your science class today. Keep learning, take good care of yourselves and have a wonderful day.